We had some early breaking news earlier this week in the NFL as Robert Kraft, owner of the New England Patriots, has been, has been snubbed from first ballot Hall of Fame for the Pro Football Hall of Fame. This does not come to a surprise to me because if you have watched my Bill Belichick video from last week, I made a long video that was pretty much 35 minutes long of my poured out my heart and soul into that video, where I talked about Bill Belichick being snubbed. What are my thoughts and theories about it? And I mentioned in that video, I thought at first maybe Robert Kraft and that person I mentioned in that video, Doplin, I forgot what was his name already, because I said it in the video. You'll probably hear it. You can literally look it up on my channel. But like, I thought there was a conspiracy against Bill Belichick. That's what I thought, at least at first. I thought maybe Robert Kraft didn't want to be with Bill Belichick, maybe because they lost their connections after Robert Kraft had to make the tough decision to firing Bill Belichick, which ended up becoming the right decision because look where we are right now. The Patriots are in the Super Bowl, baby. We're definitely back. The boys are back. And I know there's going to be football fans who are haters of the Patriots because with Robert Kraft, they're definitely using the same excuse like they did with Bill Belichick. And at least that's what I thought. But now, I thought that they were conspiring against Bill Belichick. But no, now it looks like the voters are conspiring against the New England Patriots as a whole from their history. Of course, from Bill Belichick to now Robert Kraft. And I did mention in that video that if they can do this to Bill Belichick, imagine they can do it to Tom Brady and as well as Robert Kraft, even though I didn't mention Robert Kraft until now. But for me personally, Robert Kraft has done a lot of great things for the Patriots organization as a whole, for both the team and outside of the team. Because, of course, if you've seen Robert Kraft, what he does, if you live in New England like myself, he has done a lot of good things for charity. He has given back to the community time and time again. Him and his son have gave back to the community time and time again. And the fact that he's not going to be a first ballot Hall of Fame owner because of course, Spygate, Deflategate, still is in the minds of these people who are voting, which I want receipts of those people. I want to see their faces and what their opinions were when it comes to voting. At the end of the day, I'm not going to end up rage baiting or whatever you can think of or end up cussing again in that video because I did do some cussing in that video. So all I can say is it's just disappointing. It's just disappointing that this is where the Hall of Fame voting process is now, that they're holding people against them because of the things that they've done in the past. What I learned is leave what happened in the past, right? What happened in the past buries in the past, and we got to look forward to the future. And the fact that a lot of these voters don't know how to look into the future and they still hold a grudge against Bill Belichick and now Robert Kraft, it's so disappointing, and that's how this society has already become. And like I said before, and I'll say it again, if they can do this to Belichick and if they can do this to Mr. Kraft, imagine what will happen when Tom Brady's name is going to be thrown in there in the next 3 years or so. It's just crazy. The voting system for the Hall of Fame is terrible. There's nothing more I can say from that. And of course, it's no longer the Hall of Fame. This is literally the Hall of Shame. If Tom Brady does not get first ballot Hall of Fame, I'm telling you right now that there's going to be a lot of us out here, not just Patriot fans, but diehard football fans who actually has a common sense, unlike others who holds that same grudge like the voters. We're going to definitely protest and riot. Make sure that Tom Brady gets into the Hall, in my opinion, you know. That's just my opinion. I feel like that's how we are in the society where voters like them are just delusional, that they don't like to see greatness. And the fact that all of this is happening right where they were promoting the Super Bowl this week for both the Patriots and the Seahawks, it's unbelievable, you know? It's just unbelievable. But hey, I'm not going to rage bait on this. I'm not going to turn this into another 35-minute video. I just want to get that out there just so just in case. But if you haven't seen my Bill Belichick video, I do recommend you go check that out. I know it's 35 minutes long. You can always pause and come back to it later. But yeah, that's my opinions on it. Let me know in the comics section, down below. What are your thoughts about Robert Kraft being snubbed? Do you think it's justified for those that still holds a grudge because of Spygate and Deflategate? Or was it something else? I don't know. I just don't know at this point. Also, I'm going to be doing a final prediction video for Super Bowl 60. Stay tuned for that. I'm going to definitely go in depth for both teams. And you probably already know which team I'm going to be choosing to win the Super Bowl. So stay tuned for it. And yeah, leave all your thoughts and opinions on this video in the comment section down below.